So, hello students, myself Sourav, a student of B.Ed 4th semester of Kalna College. Today we will going to share through this e-content video a very interesting poem of your English textbook Blossoms. So, at first, you tell me that during your leisure time or everyday afternoon, where you goes to play? Yes, very good. We will going to play in the playground at every afternoon. Now, can you also tell me that with whom does you play in the field? Yes, very good. We will play with our friends. So, today I am going to discuss a very beautiful poem of your textbook, and the title of the poem is Summer's Friends and written by Mary Ann Lamb. At first, we have to know that what we will discuss in today's lesson. We will discuss today about some interesting facts of this poem. And the first point is the title of the poem, and then we will comes into about the poet, and then the structure of the poem, introduction and theme of the poem, what drove, and lastly we will discuss the stanza wise explanation. So we proceed the next slide, and in this particular slide we will know about the title of this poem. In every poem, title plays a very significant role. Through the title, we are able to build up an entire idea or concept about the particular text. So, you understand that the title is very important in this context or in this point of view. And in the next slide we will know about the poet. So we know that our poet is Mary Ann Lamb. So Mary Ann Lamb was a famous English poet. She is best known for her collaboration with her brother Charles Lamb on the collection Tales from Shakespeare. She and her brother presided over a literary circle in London that includes poets like Wordsworth, Coleridge, etc. And a very interesting facts about our poet Mary Lamb is she is a nature lover. In the next slide, we discuss about the structure of the poem. It is a 16 lines poem divided into 4 stanzas. Each stanza has 4 lines, as like we call them quatrains. The poem's rhyme scheme is AB, AB, CD, CD, EF, EF, GH, GH. In the next slide, we know about the theme of the poem. So, Summer's Friend is a poem written by Mary Ann Lamb. It is a beautiful short poem that elaborates on who a good friend is, using birds as an analogy. This is thus a poem that makes reader contemplate over what a friendship means. The theme of this poem revolves around the idea of friendship, using bird as a comparison. The poet brings out the nature of friendship that can be found in real life, how appearances of them can indeed be deceptive. So, in this particular slide, you can see the two different images of birds. In the left hand side, we can see the image of a swallow bird. The swallow is a representative of good times or pleasure times friend, and who is accompanied us only in our good times or when time is in our favor. But the other hand side, we can see a image of the bird of sparrow. The sparrow is a representative of hard times friend who will accompany us in our hard times, and where the good times friend will not come in this situation, but the hard times friend will accompany us throughout our entire life. So before proceeding to the text, we have to know some important word meanings. So in this particular slide, we will know some words and their meaning also. The first the first one is gay. Gay means happy or blissful. The next word is chirping. Chirping means bird sound. And the next word is dreary. Dreary means dull. And the next word is mischance. Mischance means misfortune or unfortunate. In this particular slide, at first, I will recite the poem and then I will go into the line by line explanation. So at first I will recite the poem. So please listen to me carefully. The swallow is a summer bird. He in our chimneys when the weather is fine and warm. May then be heard chirping his notes for weeks together. Come there, but one cold wintry day away will fly our guest the swallow. And much like him, we find the way which may a gay young friend will follow. So, in this first stanza, the poet will say that the poem begins with a description of the bird swallow. The persona employs an almost conversational tone as he details over how the swallow is a bird of summer, one that does not fail to visit when the weather is pleasant. The swallow sits then people's chimneys, chirping happily for weeks to come. However, once winter arrives, the swallow, whom the persona refers to as a guest, thus giving them a considerable importance in their life, will be nowhere to be found. The persona then compares this behavior of the bird with people in real life. how some of these fair weather friend desert people in their times of need. So, in this particular stanza, the poet teaches us that surroundings our life, there are many friends like this swallow who is not come in our times of need or whether they are most needed to us, but when the time is in our favor they will come and go much pleasantly and comfortably with us. So that's all for today. In the next video we will continue the poem, and thank you.